So this puzzle is very simple, and I've made it that way on purpose so that it's sort of easy to make. And the goal of this puzzle is to open this door right here, which you can see is locked right now. It has very little give. So looking around, we see this part, and all around we see this indentation, and we see nothing else sticking out besides just this part, but nothing moves here, right? This is part of the door. So now if we try and pull this out, it does in fact come all the way out. And before I take this out actually, let me show you that nothing at all moves throughout this entire puzzle. Nothing moves. But now if I take this out, and if you look, this sort of key, it fits perfectly inside this tiny area. And if we look around the box, we see another one right here, and nowhere else in the puzzle. So we're going to insert this right here. And now if you watch, if I push it, now as you can see, this section right here, which did not move before, is moving, and that's why the indentation was there. And now if we try, you could use the key, or you could just use your hand. You can now slide the door open, and now if you look in there, you can see the money. So now as you can see, I have taken off the lid, and the only reason why I've made it very easy to take off is just because this is for showing purposes. If you want to build this, you can customize it so that maybe you can take off these tiles, and you can make this more firm so that it's hard to take off. But just for demonstration purposes, I've taken it off. So now you can see in here, this is the starting position. The door is locked, nothing is moving. And if you look inside, you can see that this key actually runs through this moving part. Recall that this was a part that's keeping the door from moving. So if once we take this out, see it's actually blocking it, because you can actually see the key moving as well when you try to move this. So now I can remove it, and now once I insert it into here, now it actually does move, and before I move it, the pieces are actually stuck inside the door, thus making it impossible to move. So now once you push it inside, this moves back, and now as you can see, it's free to move because there is a space in here where this was previously inhabiting, but now once you push it out, it came out, and the door can move freely. So now I'm going to show you all the pieces of this puzzle individually, and I'm not going to go through step-by-step instructions because obviously Lego is very customizable, and there are all sorts of different pieces that you can end up making making this with. So I'm just going to show you, and just one measurement in mind. When I refer to a brick is one of these. They're the tallest ones, or they're the basic unit. And then we have plates. Plates are 1/3 of the height of one brick. So just keeping that in mind. So at the bottom we have a 1x8, or anything that adds up to a 1x8. We have a 1x8 plate, followed by a 2x8 brick. Again, building that with whatever you have, a 2x8 brick, so it's a basic measurement. Another 2x8 brick, and then on top of that, you want to have a 1x2 smooth tile, and then you want to have a 1x1 or maybe a 1x2 pushing to the back. Another 1x2 smooth tile, a 1x2 here, or anything that fills this gap. And now you just do the same. Now you just leave that gap open. Repeat the same process here, but on the very end, you want to leave a 1x2 area, and you want to put a 1x1 smooth tile there, and you want to put 1x1 over here, and then you want to put some sort of smooth piece that can cover more than 2 spaces, so a 1x3 or above. And you want to put a 1x1 stud on the bottom right, so that it fits right over here, and that creates the slot for the key to go into to move the other portion of it. The next portion is super simple, just a key, and I would recommend using a 1x6, which is what I use, because any other side either sticks out of the puzzle, or which you could change that, or if you add them up, it won't be very stable, and you'd have to change a lot of things in the puzzle to make it fit. And this part is just 1x2, and then a 1x1, and then a cheese slope on it. The next part is the portion that keeps the door from moving, and this one I'm not going to go into too much detail. You can look around. The basic construction is about 2 bricks tall and some smooth tiles capping it off. And over here, we have a corner brick, which is yeah, it's basically made for the corner, as you can see here, and that's jutting out. There's a 1x2. It's one brick, one plate, and then a 1x2. And I'll just show you around. Here's the bottom, so you can copy it with whatever pieces you have available. And over here, 2 studs up, 2 plates up. You have a smooth tile, and then you want to leave a gap, and then two more plates, and then the smooth. And let me pan once more around it. There you can see the inside is about a 2x3 space, and then there's a 1x1 space. The final one is the actual base of the model, and I used an 8x8 that I constructed myself. And this may look like a lot, but it's actually pretty simple. I can take this off 1x8 with a bunch of railing pieces, I guess. That leaves you to see the rest, and this is the base is actually 2 plates wide, so you can ignore that as long as you have an 8x8. You can see all of this area right here is tiled, and actually I can start to peel away some of the walls now to get you a better look. There you can see this middle segment, three bricks high, and then on the 4th brick you have a 1x1 and then a 1x1 smooth that's encapsulated by a corner piece that goes like so. And that way once you have this piece, it can move back and forth only one, and when it's in the closed position, the key over here has some place to go through. It feeds through this slot right here, and then it goes through that slot. After you've constructed this side, here you have this part, which is and this, by the way, this part is 2 bricks high and 1 plate, and then and then some smooth tiles, as well as this portion, which I've laid on a 1x8, 1x8 plus a plate, and this part 1x8 plate and a 1x8. And over here I can take this off, and you can see the money slot. That's not too hard to build, just some side pieces with the side attachments. Here you can see this portion. On top of the plate we have 3 bricks and then 2 1x2s, and after 3 bricks and then 1x2 or 1 plate and then a 1x1 smooth. And yeah, and then over here you want to have lots of smooth pieces. You basically you can just stop the video here and look inside. I can take away this part too, and there you can see more of the inside. Alright, and more of the interior again. And yeah, and the final portion, which I forgot to show you, right here I've put this portion. So this is approximately 3 and 2 plates up, and then on the 3rd one you have another 1x1, and then the 3rd one has to have a clear area right through here again for the key to go through. So it will go through this piece, and then it'll go through this piece, and then I'll stop here to prevent this from sliding. And yeah, and then to end it off, what I decided to do actually was to panel it off completely so that the lid is very easy to construct. And here you can see the lid. Right here is a 1x3 jutting out, and it's by 6 by 8 approximately, and it will fit over just like this, or actually like this, and it's very easy to take off because of the ties. So that's all for this video. I hope you enjoyed, and if you did, there's a lot more on my channel, so please visit it and subscribe, like it, and suggest to me in the comments below what type of puzzle you want me to make next. Thanks for watching.